What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including a CM Punk match never gonna happen, Carlito troll saying the rumors are true, Jeff Hardy is working hard to maintain sobriety, will a WWE tag team split up, WWE almost brought back a controversial superstar, Solo Sikoa looking for revenge, Roman Reigns losing 2 belts, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new channel, Wrestlelamia Shorts. Now let's hit the intro and get straight into our first story. Our first story looks at a CM Punk match never gonna happen. At top of today's news is a dream match that may have gone up in smoke. Fans looking forward to the rumoured Forbidden Door dream match between Kenta and CM Punk may be disappointed by this story. Kenta, who has accused CM Punk of stealing his GTS finisher, recently tweeted about the likelihood of him squaring off against Punk. Kenta vs Punk is never gonna happen. While Kenta has said he no longer cares about Punk using the move, it sounds like Kenta still isn't interested in wrestling Punk. Likewise, a recent rumor stated Punk wasn't thrilled with working with Kenta. Given wrestling's fondness for keeping fans in the dark, this may be construed as AEW and New Japan's efforts to keep the match a secret until both companies feel like the time is right to announce it. Next up, Carlito trolls saying the rumors are true. Is former WWE superstar Carlito returning to WWE? By now, you've likely heard the story that WWE was so impressed with the fans' reaction to Carlito at Backlash that they're bringing him back to the company. Whether or not this report is accurate is unknown, but Carlito was at an indie show when he told the fans,
"The rumors are true." There you
go. However, Carlito followed the comment with,
"And that is the night on El Hijo de Vikingo all his moves."
And once again, fans expecting wrestlers to give away surprise returns and or matches are likely to be disappointed. Next up, Jeff Hardy working hard to maintain sobriety. How is Jeff Hardy doing at battling his personal demons? Well, recent comments from Matt Hardy suggest Jeff Hardy is working hard to maintain his sobriety, a situation he has struggled with for years. Matt spoke on his podcast, The Extreme Life of Matt Hardy, about the problem of autograph hounds mobbing wrestlers when he talked about how Jeff handles autograph requests and how it reflects his ongoing efforts to stay sober. Jeff is just so nice of a guy where it is hard for him to say no, because he is very much a people pleaser. I think part of his journey to sobriety over the last year, he's probably learned a lot and he's put his foot down some in terms of being a people pleaser, much like he doesn't wrestle on the indie scene right now. He's open to doing signings and cons and stuff like that, but he only wants to do 2 a month. He's really put his foot down with that, and I respect that, and I'm cool with that. Matt discussed the difference between real life fans asking for autographs and people doing so to make a fast buck. Hardy didn't hold back on his criticism, saying, "These guys are just like vultures in many ways because they're just circling around the airport and they have boxes of all the different talents and they're trying to get whoever they can." Matt explained his policy is to sign 2 items, then tell the so-called vultures it will cost them $50 for each autograph. Next up, WWE not interested in signing Hook? A new report is coming in from Ringside News claiming a previous report of the WWE being interested in signing AEW star Hook just isn't true. Ringside News tweeted, "We've heard a report going around that WWE is very interested in signing Hook away from AEW. Triple H and Shawn Michaels were both reportedly wanting Taz's son. We can confirm that Hook's name has not come up in any conversations like this. He's a contracted AEW performer and WWE realizes this." What's interesting about this report isn't the debate over whether the WWE wants to sign Hook, but the sources claiming WWE knows Hook is a contracted AEW performer, insinuating that the WWE knows better than to engage in contract tampering. This follows multiple reports that WWE tried contacting AEW talent under contract. More importantly, it follows reports that WWE is being cautious in this area as Major League Wrestling's lawsuit against the WWE, which includes allegations of contract tampering, has been thrown out of court. Next up, will this WWE tag team break up? Are the Street Profits gonna break up? This rumor has been going around since the Street Profits feuded with the Usos over the Undisputed Tag Team Championship last year. While the current rumors have shifted to the question of whether Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford are gonna turn heel along with Bianca Belair, talk an eventual breakup continue. Here's what Angelo Dawkins had to say during a chat with the Ring of Wrestling show. "I think everybody is just fascinated with everybody breaking up. It happens everywhere. It happens in basketball, football, baseball, sports in general. Music groups started as groups and then they break off, and then you have that one dude who ascends. For us, we're trying to do what the New Day did. We're always going to have each other's back. When he's doing his thing, he had Elimination Chamber and he showed out. I was there for him and sending support and making sure he was good mentally and ready to go and shock the world, which he did. Dawkins added, "We make sure we're there for each other. Everybody obviously, they want Montez to be great, they want him to do big things, they want me to do big things too. They feel like we have to split up to accomplish those things. I don't personally think that way. I think we can have each other's back and then we can have our side missions going out there and putting on shows by ourselves." As Dawkins pointed out, the New Day are a great example of how a faction can find singles and tag team success without breaking up. Singles gold is certainly on Montez Ford's mind as he appeared on this radio show revealing he wants Roman Reigns' undisputed championship. I feel like I'm one of the guys, along with a lot of other people, I feel like I'm one of the guys that could definitely step up to the plate and turn this business to another shift that has never been before. He's done some fantastic things, some fantastic feats. He's made so much history in this title reign, but at this point, it should be my time. And there have been multiple reports that WWE is interested in turning Ford into a main eventer, and it's hard to think of a better way doing so than a program with Roman Reigns. Next up, WWE almost brought back a controversial star. An interesting story is making the rounds about former NXT superstar Velveteen Dream, who was released from WWE in 2021. Better Wrestling Experience tweeted about the rumors, addressing a question from a fan who inquired how close was Velveteen Dream to returning to WWE last year before the new incidents. BWE replied, "So effing close. The OGs remember my tweets about before. Dream held a North American Championship during his run in the Black and Gold brand, and according to Ringside News, Velveteen Dream was one of Triple H's favourite performers in NXT, but things derailed for him in a big way. His history in pro wrestling was marred with stories about cocaine abuse, arrests, and inappropriate conversations with minors. Dream has been the subject of considerable controversy during his time in NXT and after his release. If the rumors that WWE wanted to bring him back are true, it shows just how much his wrestling talent was recognized, but that someone in the WWE also recognized how much baggage he brought with him." Next up, Solo Sikoa looking for revenge. A Roman Reigns' enforcer Solo Sikoa is sending a strong warning to his brothers Jay and Jimmy Uso. The enforcer recently tweeted a picture of him preparing to deliver a Samoan spike to one of his brothers along with this message saying, "I'ma get you." The bloodline is officially at war, this time against itself. How things pan out after Money in the Bank remains to be seen, but the universe will be watching things closely when Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa team up to battle the Usos at WWE's London PLE. Some fans believe the Bloodline's breakup will continue with Solo Sikoa abandoning Reigns. Other fans think that Roman Reigns will build a new bloodline, possibly recruiting the Usos' brother Jeremiah into the fold. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, Roman Reigns losing 2 belts. What's the story on Roman Reigns' tribal council Paul Heyman carrying the WWE and Universal Championships around while Roman wears the Undisputed Championship belt? While according to Better Wrestling Experience, this will change as 2 of the belts will eventually stop appearing. Just when it will stop appearing remains unknown, but given Heyman's wrestling savvy, it's no shocker that he's maximizing the optics for Roman's dominance in WWE and is likely in no hurry to stop carrying them. Next up, is WWE reviving an old WCW match? Are they reviving the Lethal Lottery match? AEW recently announced a new tournament, tweeting this. But what exactly is it? Well, the Madman Wrestling podcast Andrew Zarian tweeted, "From what I've heard, this is basically Lethal Lottery." The Lethal Lottery was a tournament where randomly paired tag teams battle each other, where the winners of each match advanced to a 20-man battle royal known as Battle Bowl. The winner of the Battle Bowl received a championship ring. They only held 2 editions of the Lethal Lottery, a concept that sounded interesting on paper but wasn't executed very well. And finally, Mr. Kennedy calls out Seth Rollins. Last but not least, former superstar Mr. Kennedy is calling out World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins for a match. Kennedy, who competed in WWE from 2005 until his 2009 release, spoke with Unscripted Podcast saying, "I definitely would love to wrestle Seth Rollins. I actually have wrestled AJ Styles a lot when I was in Impact Wrestling, when I was in TNA. And Mr. Kennedy seemed to be on a fast track to success in WWE, enjoying an undefeated streak and a Money in the Bank contract win. Unfortunately, injuries, a wellness policy violation, and reported heat with main eventers led to his release." Would you guys like to see Mr. Kennedy back in WWE to face Seth Rollins? Let us know in the comments down below. I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.